So when I'm out on vacation, I like to do a lot of different things. One of the things is to visit Masonic lodges outside of my own state and county, really. So this particular lodge is called Millersville Masonic Lodge number 126. It's inside the loop of Indianapolis, Indiana. So come with me on that and take a look at some of these really interesting pictures I've got. You're entering the coolest life. So when I arrived in this lodge, they were having dinner downstairs and kind of having an impromptu meeting before they went upstairs. They had to do some practices and stuff. So the building was really crowded. I really don't like to videotape too much of a facility when there's a lot of people around. So I've got some still pictures. What you'll notice in a couple of these pictures are some similarities to Georgia lodges and other lodges throughout the state and the country. One of the things you might note here are the positions of their stewards. Their stewards all actually sit over there in the south or near the junior warden. It's just kind of customary. They do the same thing over that I've noticed in Hawaii. I'm sure several other states do this. If you'll notice these pillars, they've got these columns here set up on either side of our senior warden, which is kind of you really don't see that in this state of Georgia at all. But that they had those there, and I actually asked them, is that pretty customary in the state of Indiana? They told me that it was. Now up here near the Worshipful Masters, you'll notice off to the left, or your Worshipful Master's right, you'll see the working tools. They're actually hanging on this ornamental triangular shape, or diamond-shaped hanger, I guess you'd say. And they actually pull them off of there when they do their lectures on the working tools. Another thing you'll notice is the 3 steps, pretty customary in all Masonic lodges for the Worshipful Master where he sits. And it's different where the other people sit also around the room. One has 2, one has 1 step. Where he sits, there are 2 large stones. One is rough stone and one is a smooth stone. Basically, it's showing where you come from, which is on the Worshipful Master's right. It's the rough stone, and then the one, if you look over to the right, is one that has been chiseled off with essentially the working tools. The other thing you'll notice here, which I found quite interesting, this is pretty customary in a lot of lodge rooms, is the staircase. If you see staircases in most lodge rooms, what you're going to notice is the first 3 steps, and then there's another set of steps, which there are 5. And there's another set of steps, which are 7. And these are pretty much symbolical, and you can find this online through our fellowcraft degree. We have steps of 3, 5, and 7, and they each have their own symbolism. But it was nice to see that in a Blue Lodge. You really don't see that. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this this video, just of some snapshots that I took while visiting this lodge. It was a great lodge. They really showed me some really good hospitality. If you're in the area and you're a Mason, by all means, you want to check out their meetings. They meet every Tuesday, so it's really easy to keep track of them. Dinner's at 6 and they meet at 7. If they're not having a meeting that night, they're going to be doing some type of practice. The only times they don't meet would be on the 5th Tuesday, but every lodge meets on different days. This particular lodge meets on Tuesday, so if they're not having practice, they're having a meeting. So go see these brothers there at Millersville Lodge. They're very well connected in the Masonic community, especially in the Scottish Rite. As a matter of fact, they've got a past Grand Master that goes to this particular lodge, and he was Grand Master 3 years ago, but he's also works down at the Scottish Rite Cathedral. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and share it, and go ahead and give us a big thumbs up about this video. And I definitely need some subscribers. I've only got about 20 right now as the time this video was made. So be sure to like and subscribe my videos, and just want to let you know, because you're now leaving the coolest life.